Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Matt and it is Terrible Terrible Tuesday. I am so happy to see each and every one of your faces today. Um, First and foremost, I hope all of you are having a great day, doing something that you enjoy with some family or friends, with some loved ones, doing whatever it is that makes you happy. Because that's always what's most important in life is what makes you happy. And what makes me happy today is a movie that I have loved since I was a teenager and I first saw this. It was made in 1970, so 10 years before I was born. The 70s were a great era for film and horror and just film in general. And this one it fits perfectly to that era. And when I first think of grindhouse exploitation films, this is one that always comes to mind within a few within a few titles of naming off, because this one is such an iconic film for its time. Like I said, it was from 1970. It's starring Bhaskar, Roy, Chowdhury, which rest in peace, Bhaskar. I heard that, or I read that he had a terrible, terrible accident. Not long after this, he was a like a dancer, like a ballet dancer or something along those lines, and he fell off the stage and he became paralyzed. Very sad, sad story because the guy had talent in this film. You know, I would have liked to see him do a couple other movies. Because he did such a great job in this, and he had charisma, and you know it's sad to say that that's happened to him. It's also starring Jadin Wong, which she's a fun character in here. Which Jadin has a nice little character or a scene where it's basically an homage to the Buddhist monks that lit themselves on fire during the Vietnam War. During that part of it, I believe that was the Vietnamese War. It was that same era. That's all I remember. Yeah, powerful, powerful stuff. Rhonda Fultz, George Peterson, Riley Mills, and then of course Riley Mills is, or no, excuse me, George Peterson is the little boy in here, and the little boy is great. He's got some of the best lines in the entire film. At one point, he goes out and finds a rabid dog, and he shoots it, and that's basically what the whole plot of this is. Is you got this group of hippies that come in that are a Satanist cult, and this town has died. The only thing that's keeping it alive is this construction crew building. I want to say it's a dam, if memory serves me correctly. That's the only thing keeping it alive, and there's a veterinarian, which is the grandfather, and then there's a bakery where that's where the only food source is for as far as food being made and not being brought in by groceries and things of that nature. Now, like I said, George Peterson plays the young kid that finds the rabid dog. After these hippies come to town, they decide they're gonna. Which, by the way, one of them in there that was uncredited is the beautiful Lynn Lowrey. She played a mute character, which was really fun to see her do. She's always one of those that's nice to see on the screen because she always has a presence about her that a lot of the scream queens don't carry. Like this girl she's able to work without saying a word. In the Crazy, she didn't have a lot of dialogue in that either, but she really crushed it when she did. And she's just absolutely stunning to look at. And this was directed by David Durston, by the way, and that is none other than I Drink Your Blood. Yes, I should be showing you the disc here, because that is part of it. This is the deluxe uncensored director's cut from Grindhouse releasings. And as far as this is what it looks like. You got this nice iconic scene right here where they're all foaming at the mouth. This is not the cool new upgraded Blu-ray, but that is all the special features that are on here. As far as it goes inside, no alternative cover art, but you do get this nice little artwork inside, and there's Bhaskar right there. And then here's the director and another shot up there on the upper right hand corner. There we go. Get that in there, and it is a standard DVD, and you get this very, very, very cool fold out that has some information on the film right here, but it's got this "I drink your blood, I eat your skin" double feature, double bill, which is very they go hand in hand with each other. They're always, if you see a double feature of it, they're going to be together. Chances are. Why did it? Why not? Is my response. I mean, I eat your skin and then I drink your blood. I mean, it works perfectly. But these hippies, they come rolling into town, and they beat the hell out of out of this girl in the town. They feed her a bunch of LSD. She is the older sister of the little boy, and the grandfather, the veterinarian grandfather, and them stumbled across her. She's been given LSD, so she is very out of it in her mind. She is not all there. And then you add on to the fact that the grandfather goes and confronts these people, but the confrontation goes horribly, horribly awry. They beat the hell out of grandfather, and they do the exact same thing to him. They decide they're going to beat the hell out of him and give him a bunch of LSD as well. And then so for the reasoning that's the reasoning for the kid going after the rabid dog, because he took the blood from the rabid dog and put it in these nasty little meat pies that were old, and if they weren't eaten, they were going to be discarded basically, because they were a day old or something along those natures. They were getting ready to expire. But the group of hippies come in, lo and behold, they buy all of them. They take them back to their little abandoned house that they've taken over, and they essentially they eat all of these, and that's how they come down with rabies, which is, I forget what it's, hydrophobia or something like that is what they call it. So I can't remember exactly, but fun stuff. Now, as far as there's like stuff on here that this one actually got like an X rating on the for the horror, or I mean for the gore and stuff like that in it. It's one of the first of its kind, which is kind of funny by nowadays standards. It's a rated R. It's not a hard rated R. It's just a standard rated R. It's not any more or anything less that is gonna blow your mind as far as the gore or a cringe factor in it. There's a couple spots that are pretty gross. There is a nasty little rat hunt where they whoever gets the most rats, they're going to feast on the rats for one. But whoever gets the most gets to be the supreme ruler of the group for the evening, and it's all about the satanic rituals with these people, and they talk about how Horus is the son of Satan, and Satan was an acid head, and things like that. It's awesome stuff. As far as what I would give this one as a rating, a technical side, I'm going to say it's probably a 3. middle of the road. There are some bumps and bruises in there for as far as technical sides, scenes that kind of lag a little bit here and there, couple little editing things that I would have changed personally. But I'm no filmmaker, so I can't really say a whole lot on that aspect. But now, as far as an entertainment side, this is a solid 4. Like, this is a 4 all the way around. Like, everybody should watch this. This is great. Grindhouse releasings they always crush it with their releases. Very sad to say this. They're still hurting after Sage Stallone passed away. Very sad to rest in peace to Mr. Stallone as well. That really affected Grindhouse releasings. They are still chug-a-lugging along and re-releasing stuff on Blu-ray. This is one of them that they have done. I do not own that Blu-ray yet. I will get it someday because it is very, very cool. Everything that Grindhouse releasing does is top-notch. I have a lot of their stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here for now. It's rolling up over 11 minutes now. I shall see each and every one of your faces tomorrow. I hope you come back to see my ugly face tomorrow, because I got a great one lined up for you. It's definitely one that I've been itching to see, and I'm happy that I am going to see it. Alright guys, peace as always.